Embossing here for Wow Embossing Powder, sharing with you some of our brand new product called Sparkles that Simon Says Stamps has ordered all of the colours, all 15, and they're beautiful, beautiful, shiny, sparkly glitters. They're not embossing powders, they're just pure glitters. So I'm going to show you how to make a really simple card with it, and I'm going to be using the Lawn Fawn rainbow die as well. And it's a really good effect, and I'm going to give you a few little hints and tips along the way. So to start off, you're going to need your Big Shot or a similar cutting machine, die cutting machine, and I've taken some double-sided adhesive and just adhered that to some white cardstock. My little tip here is put some washi tape on the back where you're actually going to make this cut. This is going to hold all those pieces in place, because if I cut it through, it would actually all come out and they would all be individual, which is a great thing because if you want a gap between them, then that's going to look really good. But I wanted to keep them all together. So I thought if I put a little bit of tape on the back, that's going to hold them all in place for me and I won't have to worry about it. So I'll just show you as I pull that off there, and then you'll see how they all stay together. Give it a little tap and they just pop out. So you can still see the individual lines. So the top bit is all cut individually. That's what it would look like if I hadn't have put the washi on the back. So it gives you a couple of ways of using it. So next I want to do a die cut into the card front. So I take the white piece of cardstock and then place the same die on top, and then I'm just going to run that through and die cut it as normal. And then I'll keep those extra little bits that come out, and then I'll add things to them. I might ink them and do a rainbow of colours that way. And now I'm going to give you another little tip. I'm adding double-sided tape here, and whenever I go round with tape, I like to put it on and then pull a little bit out and leave it sticking out. So every side's going to have a little piece sticking out. That means you can position it exactly where you want it. It's not stuck permanently. And then when you're happy with where it is, you can just pull each piece and then it adheres itself to the card. And it's a great way to do it, and you just don't get in a mess really. Well, I don't, so I like doing it this way. And now we want to put that rainbow in there. So again, I'm leaving the washi on there because I want to keep it there, and I've put some double-sided tape on the back, and then I'm just adding a little bit of wet glue as well, just to make sure I get to the areas that I didn't get to with the tape. And I'm just going to position it into that negative part and stick it down, and now comes the magic. So as I say, the sparkles are pure glitters. We're very renowned for our embossing powders and our glitter embossing powders, but now we're actually doing glitter. And this is a great way to use it. It makes a lovely little card. But as I said earlier, you can also mix it with our plain embossing powder and make your own custom sparkly embossing powder. So the world's your oyster. You can just really do what you like. So I'm just going to shake off that excess, and I'm going to show you another little tip in a minute, and where I like to use a lint roller. So I'll leave a few little bits of glitter on there, so sparkles on there, just so that I can show you a little thing that I like to do. So I roll it up. I start grabbing all the glitter that's loose and get it with my lint roller. So now I'm just going to go through and peel one by one, and each time I peel one I put a new colour on there, so a new sparkles. Now there's 15 in the range at the moment, and Simon Says has got all of them. They're on their way to them as I'm doing this video for you. So I filled the whole thing up, and then each time I've been going along and just using my lint roller just to collect it all. Now normally I would fill the whole thing up with glitter, but just for this purpose I'm just going to show you quickly what I do with it. So once I've peeled that top bit off, I will then die cut it, and I like to do butterflies with it And you can see from there, it just makes, it's like glassine. It's just absolutely beautiful. So you can do little die cuts with it. Good little thing to do there. So now I want to take one of our new stamps, that's a wow stamp this is, and this is coming out in a couple of months' time. And it says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go, which I thought was quite apt for a sparkly rainbow. So I'm going to go along, just stamp that down. And to give you a list of the colours I've used in the sparkles, I started off with Pinkini, followed by Pumpkin Spice, Seahorse, All That Jazz, Peachy Keen, Santorini, and then Fireworks. As you can see, it's incredibly sparkly, and that's why we called them sparkles. And then I'm just going to finish off just with 3 little dots from my Quickie Glue pen and add a little bit more Santorini this time. Shake that on, shake off the excess. You can flick it, you can be quite harsh with it. It's only going to go where the glue has gone. And as I say, we've got 15 in the range that are brand new for 2017. Simon Says Stamps got them all, so you need to get on there and get yourself some. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Take care, bye.